All right, it's day 41 of the TSC Heart of a Champion program. I I feel great. I had the day off yesterday. I have the day off today. I don't get a lot of 2 days off in a row. Spent the whole day with my family. Went to the beach. Didn't exercise. Did not diet. Just ate what I wanted. The difference between yesterday, day 40, and day zero for me is that when I used to eat whatever I wanted, I I ate so much stuff and it was just junk, but I ate so much of it, and then I would eat it again later. Right now I'm eating one meal a day. Yesterday I had two meals. Just I had regular lunch and dinner with my family. But the stuff I'm eating, my brain doesn't make me feel like I'm missing out on anything. It's not like my tastes have changed and the way I think about food has changed. And things look good that used to look like, that's not going to be good enough. So natural foods, things like berries, things like grapes, things like cantaloupe, things like avocado. I mean, avocado is always good, but vegetables, an orange. Orange is the perfect example. Like, 45 days ago, if I looked at an orange, if it was just a perfect orange sitting in my fridge, cold, and it was a hot day, basically I would look at that orange and I'd be like, yeah, I don't need that. I'm going to drink a Coca-Cola, or I'm going to drink a peach iced tea. Like, that's where I'm going to get my sugary deliciousness, refreshing on a hot day. And it's just crazy. It's crazy where I'm at now. I don't want the Coke. I don't want the iced tea. I'm drinking water. I look at that orange and I'm like, man, that orange looks so delicious right now. And then I eat it and I'm like, I can't believe how delicious this orange is. It's crazy. It's like candy. It's like what I used to think of candy. But I feel like I'm at a point where I've made the change. Like, I think when I started this program, I was thinking to myself, man, it's going to be 70 days, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be 70 days of making sacrifices, and just every day I'm going to have to convince myself to do it. And the funny thing is, that's not the way it worked. That may have been the first 3 or even 4 weeks. I don't even know. It's not like that anymore. I don't have to convince myself. I actually think to myself, when am I going to do this? Because I want to do this. And when I think about what I'm eating, I'm excited about the food I'm going to be eating later. And honestly, when people ask me about my diet, I have never felt like I'm on a diet. I'm doing keto. I get to eat so much fat that it's delicious, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on foods. I think about the foods I'm going to eat, and I have so many options. I'm like, man, I want to eat that, I want to eat that, and I'm hungry because I'm only eating once a day. But when I think about the food, I'm thinking about natural foods, and I'm excited about them, and that's a huge, huge change. And I feel like I have made the change that I really didn't even think was possible. I really, entering into this, I thought I was going to be super disciplined, and I was prepared for it. I was prepared to be super disciplined for 10 weeks. And honestly, it's not hard. So you hear Chris talk about effortless. It's one of the key words in his program, and it's funny because it's true. Like, you just reach a point where it's not hard anymore. It just comes naturally. So I've got so far to go. Let's see if I can show a picture of myself. So I've got so far to go. But if you would have asked me at the beginning of the program, if you could lose and I don't know how much I've lost. Let's take a look. Let's see how much I've lost. I weigh myself once a week. I weigh myself on Tuesday. It's a Monday, but I'll weigh in right now. I've got shoes on. I don't care that I have shoes on. So over 20 pounds. And I was at the 20-pound mark last Tuesday. So tomorrow I'm going to weigh in, and it's going to be over 20 pounds. I don't care if it's 1 or 2 pounds or 5 pounds or 10 pounds. It doesn't matter, because at this point, I've already implemented the life changes where I just know I'm going to get there. So I'm so far away from where I want to be, but if I would have, I know I'm going to get there. And if you would have asked me, 45 days ago before I started this, what I wanted, I set lofty goals. I set a goal to lose 50 pounds. I don't think I really thought I was going to lose 50 pounds. Right now, I feel like I could possibly lose 50 pounds, but it kind of doesn't matter. But at the time, I was thinking to myself, why not make a goal that seems unattainable? Because it's better to shoot for the stars and miss than aim for the dirt and hit, that kind of a thing. But it's crazy. If you would have asked me if I could go 10 weeks and lose over 20 pounds, how would I feel? I would have felt really good about that. And this is where I'm at. And just when I look at myself, I can tell that I look much better. I feel much better. But I have so much more that I want to do. And the great thing is I know that I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I do it every day. And the crazy thing, like the other crazy thing, is I hurt myself. I got a pinched nerve, which comes from some pre-existing problems that I have with discs in my neck that were probably triggered through lifting weights. That probably had something to do with it. And for 10 days, I couldn't work. And I couldn't work out. And I just kept dieting. So out of my 41 days, only 31 of those days was I actually fully adhering to the program. And I didn't even fully adhere to all 31 of those. So my adherence rate is not even close to where I would have liked to have been. And that's what's crazy. I still have amazing results that I love. Like, I feel great about them. And I'm still not lifting weights. I'm only doing cardio. So every single day I'm riding the stationary bike at the gym, and that's fine. I'm going to get back to lifting weights as soon as I get this worked out. So I went to the chiropractor. I don't know. They work me pretty hard at the chiropractor, and I tell them to hurt me if they can. So I don't know if you can see my back. Like, they get in there deep. It's sore. It hurts. And I'm going 3 times a week. But once that's worked out, I'm going to start lifting weights again. And I'm pretty sure once my fitness is in place, as long as I'm not overdoing it, and I don't plan on overdoing it, I'm going to be better off for having those muscles. I'm going to be better off for strengthening my core. I'm going to be better off for eating the proper diet, and all of these pre-existing problems that I have that have caused me problems over the years. I know there's like one school of thought where I could be all bummed and feel like it was because I exercised that I got hurt. But no, the exercise just sort of revealed an existing problem that I have. I believe that I'm going to be better when I'm more physically fit, and that those problems are going to bother me less. But it's going to take me some time to get there. And that's, I guess, the reason I went on a rant today and I'm so excited today is because honestly, I feel just like it's not going to be a problem. Like, I'm just going to get there. I honestly feel like at the age of 44, I have made a change in my life. And I'm just going to do it from here on out. You know? It's exciting. It feels good. I remember how I felt in the first week, in the second week. it was a chore. It was hard. It was hard. And it seemed long. And I don't know if you're at that day 1 or day 0 or day 7 or day 14 and you're watching this video, I promise you, you're going to get to a place that's similar to where I'm at, where you just feel good and you look forward to making yourself feel good and be better every single day. And it's a life change. And it seems unattainable and intangible when you're starting. But, after over a month of doing this, it just really honestly has become sort of second nature for me. And it's awesome. And it feels really good. So I'll see you tomorrow.